Hey folks, welcome back to another Poemaster video, and today we're going to talk about Lillie and Lunala, anniversary 2021 Lillie and Lunala. So the unit is coming out tonight at reset, right, or this morning, or whatever, wherever you live, right? It's just at reset, next reset, right? It's coming out at reset, and obviously as usual I will be summoning on the banner, so if you guys want to check that out, you guys could subscribe, have notifications on, so we could enjoy this event together, right? And see what happens with the polls. So in terms of the unit itself, obviously we are in a very unique situation because we're getting three really great units dropping at the same time, right? Being obviously Lillie Lunala, Sierra Rayquaza, Misty and and then Reshiram, right? Misty and Saga also dropping tonight, but it's free, so don't have to worry about that one. So in terms of, you know, which one should you pull for? They're all really good in their respective types, right? It's honestly like, you know, Lily's ghost type, Steven's flying type, Reshiram's fire type. Okay, maybe fire type, you know, might have a few over there, but generally flying type, ghost type, they're both, you know, definitely the best damage dealer in their respective types, right? So I think there are a lot of factors you probably want to consider when deciding when or if you want to pull for, right, or not. So just a quick, you know, review of our kit, even though, you know, we already know, right? But you know, just for folks who missed, in terms of our kit, we are looking at level 140 stats, so the numbers are going to be slightly higher than what we usually, you know, are used to seeing. But yeah, in terms of 140 stats, you have 400 special attack, which is really good, 336 speed, which is pretty nice as well, 701 HP, and then 137 on both defenses, right? So good HP, good special attack, good speed, you know, mediocre defenses, right? As for your moves, you have Moongeist Beam, which unfortunately is not that great of a move. It is a 4-gauge move, but it does have all these effects on the passive, which brings the move power down quite a bit, right? This is 5 out of 5 power, by the way, right? Ignores passive skills that reduce damage to its attack. Ignores passive skills that protect target from crit. Ignores the target's endurance effect. Basically, stuns your strike if it was special, ghost type, and cost 1 more gauge to use, and much more BP, right? So that's your main damaging move, again, ghost type, and then you have potions, then you have Moonblast over here, right? And then, which is fairy, obviously, and then your train move, which buffs your very simple train move, right? Buffs your special attack by 6, and then max out your crit. You know, +3 crit, +6 special attack. And as for your sync move, it's a pretty standard non-mega sync move, right? Special ghost, right? No additional effects. And as for your passives, it is a Master Fair, so you do have Alola Flag Bearer. Powers up the moves of all your allies sync pairs by 10%, reduces attack move damage taken by all allied sync pairs by 20%. The more allied sync pairs with the Alolan theme you have on your team, the more these percentages are raised. Each additional sync pair powers up moves by 10% and reduces damage by 3%. Maximum power ups 30%, and maximum damage reduction is 26%. I'd have to read this 2 more times in the following days. Except just change Alolan for Unova and then for Hoenn. But yeah, that's basically the Flag Bearer passive. Honestly, not that great of a master passive, right? It's only 10% per, or in terms of damage wise, it's just 10% per extra unit that you add on. Generally not really worth it, right? As for your other passive, Healthy Benefits 5, reduces incoming damage by 50% when hit by an attack move or sync move when your HP is full. And then Super Preparation, which is really nice because it has a 50% chance of applying the super effective next effect to the user when a move is successful, so it means your next move, if it's super effective, will do 1.5 times more damage as a separate multiplier, which is very good, right? Or at least it multiplies into the super effective, you know, 2 times multiplier. So yeah. As for your last passive, we got Rejuvenate, which maxes out your move gauge after using a sync move, which is cool. Yeah, in terms of her grid and stuff, right? In terms, if you are going to summon for how many copies you need, in my opinion, honestly, 1 copy's fine. 1 copy's fine. Like, her grid's just not good. Her grid's not very good. Like, you have like some stuff over here. You could have like double down Brain Sync and like do some damage with your sync move with the extra super effect. If you could get super effective up on your sync move actually does some pretty good damage, right? 1.7 million or so, if I remember correctly, somewhere around that range, which is not bad, right? Which is definitely not bad. But again, this is not very necessary, right? I don't think. You do have Power Flux 3 with Moongeist Beam, which also is not that great of a multiplier, right? And then you have Healthy Healing over here, which is, I mean, you're a striker. I mean, you can tank if you want with her. I'm not a huge fan of that though. They're trying to make you tank with her, but I really don't like it, cause like you have the HP over there, which is a lot, but like your defenses aren't that great, and you're not buffing your defenses. Anyways, you're just basically relying on healthy benefits to like take that first hit. So your first hit doesn't take that much, and then you heal up with potions. But then you're spending time healing with potions when you could be doing damage, right? So like, why are you doing that? Then you have Potion NPR 2 only, unfortunately, and the Master Healer 1. Healthy Power Up, which powers up your moves by 10% when your HP is full. Also completely not worth it. It's like, what, 9 energy, and you have to like pull another copy, right, over here. Right, I think it's it's 2 out of 5 node. To trigger like an extra 10%, right? Which again, I don't think it's really worth it. Dauntless, special attack can be lowered. Generally, you won't get that unless the opponent snarls you. Syncure, you should be fine because again, don't tank with Lunala, right? Moonblast, Crit Strike 1, again, not super worth it. On a roll, Moonblast is fine, I guess, right? Just overall, her grid is just not very great, right? Just not that many interesting stuff in it, so I don't really think her grid is that big of a deal. Like, I mean, like the move gauge refresh is nice, I guess. Quick tempo, quick tempo's nice. Quick tempo's nice for Lunala since she starts attacking really quickly, right? So the upsides of Lunala is she's really simple to use, especially if you're a newer player, you don't really know that much of the mechanics of the game yet. She's incredibly simple. You click this once, right? Click this once and then start clicking this until the opponent dies. Basically, very, very, very simple. All right, incredibly simple. People call like red simple. This guy's even simpler than red, right? Click this, click this, click this again and again and again until the opponent goes down. Maybe press the sync move in there every time you get that, but yeah. Here's the thing, and I probably would recommend, this for all of the anniversary units, right? Is like, again, is she a good unit? Yes, she's a good unit. She's just not, anything next level or game breaking. Her damage is fine. It's not anything crazy. It's just regular, just poke fair level, right? Although this is a massive fair, I know, but she is definitely the best ghost type striker in the game by a mile, right? This isn't close. This is the first time I think ghost type strikers finally broke 500k damage, which is slightly pathetic, but I mean, unfortunately our ghost type damage dealers are just not, really good before Lunala. So if you are struggling with ghost type damage, Lunala is definitely something really nice to have. That being said, here's a few caveats I'd say, right? First of all, should you summon, even if you want Lunala, right? I mean, if you just like Lillie a lot, if you like Lunala a lot as Pokemons, or if you just find it fun, you really, really want it, then sure, go ahead, right? That's completely fine. If you love the unit, just go for it, right? It's, it could be the worst unit in the game, which by the way it's not, right? But it could be the worst unit in the game, and if you love the character, love the Pokemon, go for it, right? But if you don't, care about that much, or the outfit, great outfit, by the way, right? But if you don't care about, that stuff that much in terms of a unit, how much it helps you, beat like ghost type stages, she's definitely competent enough to help you beat the ghost type stages, right? But if you really do want her, I would probably say I would wait a bit, right? Because these banners go through the whole month. These banners will go through the whole month, and we are most likely getting another data mine on the second half of the month, probably around the 10th, right? September the 10th. So I'd probably just wait out a few more days, or I guess that's not a few, that's okay, a week or two, right? Before you spend it, because again, the banner is going to be there. The banner's going to be there, right? And again, like the banner, in terms of like the banner itself, like you know, here's the thing with Master Fairs, right? On one hand, you know, 1% rate, all that stuff, right? On the other hand, it does have much higher rates for other 5 stars, and these Master Fair banners do give out these summon bonuses, so I'd say they're pretty worth it overall to summon on, right? Especially if you don't have a lot of the other, you know, spotlight units, right? And if you're wondering, well, you know, who cares? I just want the Master Fair unit. That's the, or I mainly want it. That's 1%. Rates are bad, right? The unit's not, you know, next level or whatever, right? I don't know, like, I feel like the summon bonuses, the presents that they give you for summoning, first of all, are really nice. Again, the other 5 stars you get are also really nice as well. But here's the thing with Master Fairs, you do not want to go into Master Fair without having enough gems for a scout point, right? If you want to summon on a Master Fair, make sure you have enough gems for a scout point, right? Because again, it is 1%, right? So make sure you have enough to go for the guaranteed. Because if you have enough gems, you're guaranteed to get Lunala. You are guaranteed to get Lunala, right? That's just basically how it works, right? So if you don't have enough gems right now, we're getting enough gems this month, right? In terms of just free gems. I mean, if you're a whale, you buy gems and buy all the gems you want, right? Go ahead, whatever. But if you are free to play, just wait until you get enough gems, just to make sure, because you don't want to throw your gems in there and then like not get her, and then you're halfway through the spot, you know, the scout, and then you spend all your gems on like some other banner and you didn't get it either, and then you're getting nothing from this, right? You want to make sure at least you get what you know, go for. You don't want all those gems gone to waste, like sunk cost or whatever, right? And again, you will get enough gems this month, right? For at least one of these guaranteed units. So if you don't have enough, then just wait, right? Just wait until you get enough. And again, also just wait for the Datamined, see what we're getting in the second half of the month, or see if they're gonna make any change with the units, right? Again, it's a good unit, especially if you do need some help clearing ghost type modes or ghost type stages. It's definitely not the best unit in the game, right? Probably not even, you know, top whatever, right? But it's still a pretty competent unit, gets the job done, very easy to use, and yeah, it's the best ghost type tracker. What can you do? All the other ghost type trackers are, you know, you guys know what they are. So anyways, that's maybe this one, I guess. Yeah, just even if you want this unit, unless you just do not care about anything, you want Lillie, you want Lunala, you like the outfit, then just go for it. But otherwise, I'd probably advise waiting just a few days, right? 2 weeks or so, 1 or 2 weeks, just in case we get some more info on whatever's coming next, right? If you again don't care about the unit itself. And yeah, I mean, you just gotta wait a few more days, a few more, you know, waited this long for the 2nd anniversary, a few more, you know, 1 or 2 weeks isn't that long, okay? So anyways, that's me with this one, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me guys think in the comments down below. Like and enjoy this video, subscribe to the channel for some more Masterless content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully we don't have to spend too much on Lunala tonight.